So I'll just do a little tour of my micro bakery. I've been asked a few times in the comments. So for those people who are new to my channel, I run a small micro bakery from home, baking once or twice a week for wholesale and personal customers. My specialities are sourdough and macarons, with deliveries typically on Friday mornings, which is my day off from work as a full-time baker. This micro bakery is my passion project and my side business. This is my turbofan oven. This was for cakes and macarons, but at the moment I've been using it as a prover, just to keep the room temperature nice and warm. We're sitting at 18 degrees a lot at the moment. So I have a heating mat, which keeps it nice and warm. I've got my starter nice and warm here, about to be used. My water's in there. I've even got my flour in the back. It's probably a waste of an oven for now, but I will plug it in one day. It's like 27 amps. So getting power to it can be annoying. This is my stone oven. This is the RM2020 from Rackmaster. I love this oven. It's got stones. I've got the wire in there at the moment because I'm doing macarons in here. You can bake the macarons perfect in this oven, as well as sponges. So I've got that actually heating up at the moment. This is my bench. It's a bit tight getting around. What I usually do is I unlock the feet and just push it from side to side. So if I'm doing ovens, the bench will be here. If I'm doing my mixes, I'll push it over there. It's a tight space, but I do like it. This is my bench that I built with my dad. It's really nice. I use oil every week to keep it nice and clean. Over here, got my scale. Over here is my bannetons, my bowls. At work, they throw these things out all the time, so they get new ones. So I'm always like, just hand them over, I take them home. Got plenty of bannetons. Got my equipment, got my skitching if I'm doing one loaf. This is my macaron bench over here. This is where I will do macarons at the same time if I'm doing the sourdough. I want to keep the sourdough and the macarons a bit separate. My salt, my packaging, got my heater going at the moment. This is my mixer. It's the Mag 20. I'm about to do a mix. I've got the salt ready to go. Always forgetting salt in my old age, so I will put it on top, all ready to go. These are my mixers. This is my big KitchenAid. This is what I've mixed sourdough in for the longest time. Like 4 or 5 at a time. This is my macaron mixer. And I use this to blend up all the almonds. Got my cake tins down here. More tins. My sugar pot. I leave a lot of the sugars and stuff here. Spare parts. Got all my whisks and stuff all organized here. All my colors are here for cakes when I do cakes. I've got my cake shelf and my bread shelf. Got the rice flour down here. The bigger whisks, more piping bags, stuff like that. I've organized all my drawers. You never have enough spatulas. Got more of the same scrapers. Yeah, well, I didn't realize how many scrapers I have, but I got, yeah, a lot of scrapers. Never go wrong. The fondant, when I'm making fondant cakes. In here, just my whisk. This is good for when I want to break down ingredients a lot smaller. Then pulling this out and having to clean this every time. I call this the cake fridge because it does mostly all the cake, because you don't want to mix cakes and macarons and sourdough together. Macarons will go soft because the sourdough will take all the moisture out of the fridge. I made a sourdough starter video a while ago. I've got a whole bunch of starters sitting in the fridge. This is my main starter. Just the scrapings. I always leave scrapings. I don't want to feed it every single day. This is my fridge, my sourdough fridge. I've always got it set to 2 degrees. It's currently at 3 because I opened the door before. You can fit 8 bannetons per shelf. I put 8 in here just to show you guys. They're empty. You can put 8. If you wanted to go more. I keep all my flowers in the fridge because they're organic and it gets warm sometimes in summer. I just pull the flour out the night before and let it get to room temperature. Yeah, this fridge is really good. Keeps it really cold. I've got a thermometer in there. I can check on my phone what temperature is inside the fridge. The only fan it has is at the back. So anything at the top might get a little bit dry, but apart from that, at the back, it's mostly getting cold from this radiator at the back. Under my bench, I have this. This is what I put banatons on to move it to the fridge. I don't have enough space to put a rack, so this does great for me. It's got shelves, so I can put more stuff under my bench. I've got another bulk ferment tub here. I've got my flour that I use when I'm putting the bread in, the sourdough in the banaton. I've got my cooch. That's good for covering dough. I've had this since I was 16. This is when I did my apprenticeship. It's my cake box. A lot of it's missing, but I do like to put stuff that I regularly use, like certain piping tubes and stuff. Got this in 1996, I think it was. But yeah, I love this box. Had it a long time. Used to have weights in there, 500 grams and stuff. Now I use it just to test my scale. Where I sit when I'm waiting for bulk fermentation, I'll just sit here and rest for half an hour. Love this chair. It's really comfortable. My parents were getting rid of it, so I kept it. And yeah, because there's a lot of waiting in between mixes, so it's my favorite place to sit, watch reels and stuff. I have a lot of equipment, so I put them in these tubs. This is macaron towers. You put it together. Got a lot of cake tins, sponge cake tins. When I do wedding cake, got the small 6-inch there, 12 inches. I got 4 of those. They're good for when I make wedding cakes, muffins. There's a lot of cake tins. Even though I don't do that many cakes as I used to, I prefer doing sourdough. And also got another one here. This is more, I don't know what I was never going to use these banatons for. It's a weird shape. They're more for baguettes, I suppose. I will be moving from here soon, so I'll have a new area. So it was good to get this on camera so I can look back. It's a pretty small space, but I like it. Gets a lot of work done in here. Nice view. In summer, I'll keep the door open. That's about it. If you have any questions about equipment, let me know. I'll respond. On my channel, you will find a variety of videos that you might find interesting. I have a video on making a sourdough starter from scratch. I have another one on how to maintain a sourdough starter and a basic sourdough recipe tutorial. 2 of my most popular videos are how to make sourdough in a spiral mixer and how to bake in the McMaster oven. I'm currently working on a easy macaron recipe, and I'm also working on another video baking sourdough, and hopefully I'll have those released in the next few weeks.